give you an American if you want one. Here we go. This guy does comedy all over town, and he's here tonight for us. It's Zorbalas.
Thank you. Give it up for Dave and all the comics up here. Theater of the Arts. Give it up for the shag carpeting. I'll never get so no one falls down. All right. How you guys doing? Cool. All right. I'm a little older than some of you guys here. I have a lot of love-hate friends. Anyone know what that is? Love-hate friends? Let me explain what this is. Anyone have friends that love to hear that you're struggling? But hate to hear that shit's going well? Anyone have these pricks in your life at all? Let me explain how it works for me. I'm from the East Coast. I have friends of mine, they hate that I live in LA, but they love that I'm not famous yet. That's how they like, you know what I mean? So they'll call me up on the phone to feel good about themselves. They'll be, hey man, how's it going out there, huh? how's it going out there, huh? Have you been on TV? Because I haven't seen shit since you left. I've been looking every night. Conan, nothing. You've been out there, what, 15 fucking years? Nothing, huh? A lot of people younger than you, funnier than you doing that shit, getting credits. Okay. You live in a studio. How much do you pay a month? Wow, that's how much do you make a month? Well, that doesn't fucking add up, now does it, huh? Oh man, you're gonna be homeless soon. We love you, baby. Okay. Keep it going. I am from Philadelphia. When I moved out here, people always ask me if I was from New York. And I'm like, no, I'm from Philly. And they look at me and they go, well, same shit, bro. And then I try to calmly explain how Philly and New York are two different vibes. Then I realize something, anything east of Palm Springs is fucking New York out here. So, hey man, where you from? Montana? Oh, go Yankees. Oh, yeah. Love the Yankees. Where you from, baby? Iowa? Huh? Start spreading the news. Fuckers talk so fast. I love that attitude. You do it. Oh my God. I have a friend of mine loves telling people who they look like. Never tell people who they look like because they always look pissed, don't they, when you tell them? Because people think they're better looking than they are. That's what it is. I had a friend of mine, he went up to somebody and said, you know who you look like? You look like Saddam Hussein. He actually said that. I swear to God. Number one, he didn't look like Saddam Hussein. Number two, you don't tell people they look like Saddam Hussein. That's the other thing. But here's how you get out of it. If you tell someone they look like somebody and they seem pissed, just tell them they look like the younger version of that person. That's how you back up. Anyone ever tell you look like Adolf Hitler? Bro, a young Adolf Hitler before the mustache when he was painting in Austria. That dude was good looking. Not really. I drive part-time for Lyft. Thank you, ladies. Lyft's motto is be your own boss. So as my own boss, I'm only paying myself $9 an hour. No fucking health insurance because I'm a dick, apparently, as my own boss. Lyft blows. That's the point of that. Shitty job, that's the hardest thing, man. Anyone ever been on a job interview for a job you don't want? Anyone? Everyone ever show up? It's the fucking worst. You don't want the job and you gotta sit through the interview, right? I went through this job interview for a barista job. Thank you, barista. Again, ladies, thank you very much. This dude sat me down like it was gonna be important. Sat me down, he says, thanks for coming to the interview. Let me ask you this. The most important thing about interviewing is? That's what he asked me. I'm like, I don't know, answering questions? He's like, no. I'm like, eye contact. He's like, no, the most important thing about interviewing is listening. And the most important thing about listening is? So I stood up and said, I'm leaving this job interview. Because? And the answer's correct, jerk off. How about that? I'm not working for you ever. All right. I didn't say that. I worked for him for 5 years. Thank you very much. Oh, my goodness. I used to work as a barista in Beverly Hills. Thank you very much. I used to work with the Persian people. I know what the fuck. Anyone know what the fuck I'm talking about? The Persian people. Then the Persian people, I don't mean, because I wasn't used to I didn't know what that was. I started working in Beverly Hills. I started talking to this guy. I'm like, hey man, where are you from? He's like, I am from Persia. I'm like, Persia? Where the fuck is Persia? That was like 3,000 years ago, bro. Like, how fucking far back you gonna go? Persia? I'm from Assyria, you know what I mean? How about that? Oh, fuck that, I'm from Pangaea, with this one big land mass. 250, I'm from northern Pangaea, bitch. Beat that MP in the house. Persia. I didn't say that. Just kidding. Persia? I didn't say that. Oh my goodness. I don't like people that do dumb shit and then blame their ethnicity. You ever have people like, man, I can't stop eating, I'm Italian. I'll sue you, I'm Jewish. Just be a fucking dick. You know what I mean? Don't blame your ethnicity. I'm gonna start doing shitty things and blaming ethnicities. You know, I love pissing in public. Hey man, I got Comanche blood, baby. I can't help this shit. I love squeezing women's breasts in the bus, baby. I'm fucking, I'm part gypsy. I fucked that joke up. I apologize. I lived in Hollywood for a while. People come to Hollywood thinking they're gonna see famous people, and all they end up seeing are homeless people, right? It's kind of funny. Dude, people come here, they want to see someone famous so bad, the homeless people start looking like famous people. They start seeing shit. Like that last day, they got the fanny packs on. Look, across the street, Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, all right. The dude climbing inside a dumpster. He just took a shit in his own hand. Okay, that's a good-looking homeless man. My bad. Okay. Dude, Meryl Streep. The chick taking a piss, standing up. That's a dude that looks like Meryl Streep. Okay, you win, Hollywood. I got you. You beat me again. Oh my goodness. You guys got the tats? Who's got the tats here? Everyone's got tats, right? Everyone's got the tats. Because I want to hear the stories behind a tat. Like, if my barista's making me like a fucking like a matcha latte with oat milk, I don't give a shit about that story. You know what I mean? Like the tat she's got. It's not as interesting. Like, let me explain. Like, I had a neighbor. He was in World War II. He was drafted by the Navy. He crossed the equator. He got a tattoo. He fought in the Guadalcanal. He did some shit. I want to hear those stories, right? Yeah. Now they got these celebrity chefs that are all tatted up. I don't give a fuck about them. They're all tatted up. Like, what are their stories? Grease fire. 2013, baby. All the lights went out. You want to hear? I don't give a shit. Now, that's not a teardrop, baby. That's icing from those cupcakes we made last week. That's what that shit is. The food, everyone's into the foodie thing, right? I don't like the foodie thing either. They got kids into it. I heard an 8-year-old look to his mom. I was in one of these fancy bakeries. This 8-year-old looked at his mom and said, "Mom, I think there's lemon zest in this." I was so angry, I just wanted to punch that kid in the throat. I was just so fucking angry. I'm like, if your 8-year-old knows what saffron is, sit that kid in front of a Lego movie. Let him be a fucking kid, okay? Don't tell him what saffron is. It's bullshit. I'm married to a woman. I hope that's okay with everybody here. 2019, I don't want to push my politics on anybody, all right? She's white, born in this country. Is that cool? Theater of the arts? All right, we're cool. Guys, you ever hear this? Women want a guy with a sense of humor. You ever hear that bullshit? I want a guy that makes me laugh. Let me tell you something, fellas. If things are not going well, don't be funny. Let me tell you that right now. If there's problems, don't be telling jokes, okay? Because there's going to be an argument soon, right after that joke, telling you how shit's not going well, okay? Let me explain how it worked for me. I was dating my girl, right, for a while, right, and she wanted to get married, and I was like, hey, I tried to be, hey, sweaty, sweaty, hey, sweetie, sweaty, that's what I called her afterwards. Hey, sweetie, what do you call nuts on a chest? Come on, like, oh, what do you call nuts on a chest? I don't know. What do you call a man that dates a woman for 6 fucking years and doesn't ask her to marry her? A pussy? Is that what you call him? I'm like, okay, that's not the joke. That's not, I don't know where you got that punchline from. Okay, let's try another one. Knock, knock. You say, oh, I say, who's there? You know who's there? How about a guy who raises his browser every time he gets off the fucking internet? A pussy. That's who's there. I'm like, okay, we're not doing jokes for 9 years. Okay, good. So I'll just finish with this. So as I was a barista in Beverly Hills, the shittiest people came in. There was the worst people came in, like the biggest douches, right? This one guy comes in. I think he's a yoga instructor. How do I know? Because he's walking around doing this. Just walking around. I'm like, what's this guy doing? Just doing this. He comes up to the counter, doing this. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to talk to this guy. I'm like, hey, man, how you doing? This dude looks at me and says, I swear, he says, I'm choosing to have a great day. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say to me? He said, I'm choosing to have a great day. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to choose to put whole milk in your almond latte. So when you shit yourself in your Prius on the way to the Pottery Barn, that was God who chose that to happen. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you very much. Give it up for Dan and the rest of the